So, good morning, Stevie Daily Shaver. I've got two feathers. You know what that means. That means a head-to-head.
Real men shave. Real men shave their faces. Real men shave their faces.
Today, weighing in at 68 grams, we have the Oneblade core. Weighing in at 86 grams, we have the Oneblade Genesis. This is the version 2, which they have nicely engraved. Just give it a light on it. Thor. So, okay, we're going to load these two bad boys up and be back for today's Shave of the Day. Remember not to cut your fingers. First tip is always wash your blade before you put it in. Get rid of those sticky tabs, particularly in the core. As you can hear, my bowls floating around the sink. For whom the bell tolls. We do not know for whom the bell tolls, but it tolls for thee. Okay, clean me blade, no sticky goo on either side, and reload it. Just take that, click straight into place, and repeat trick with the second one. Luckily, thanks to the magic of video editing, I can just fast forward all this and get to the good stuff. So without further ado, it's a second clean blade. Not that it matters too much, but it just saves you a bit extra scrubbing for keeping this one clean. And loading is as easy, if not easier. I don't have to be so paranoid about this one because there's nothing here that I can damage. So that's my two razors loaded. And although it may not look like it, all the specs say that pretty much they've got the same blade angle, 31.1 degrees, they've got the same exposure, 0.15 mil, and they've got the same fixed blade gap. The Teflon spring is identical, so there's really subtle difference between the two. However, plastic, as it dries, slightly deforms. So no two Oneblades will shave absolutely identically. But within the realms of manufacturing, these two heads are virtually the same. Therefore, I'm pretty much expecting a very close match for today's shave. They won't be identical. So go and take my brush with a little bit of the Oneblade shaving cream and need some more water. Broth and lather using the Oneblade brush. Now, being a cream, it really doesn't take long. What I've discovered is this thing eats water. So you can just keep adding water to this a lot more than you expect. So a small amount goes a long way. Having said that, I'd love it when I buy a replacement for this because I'm just about out of this one. I shave with it that much. I wouldn't mind being able to get some bigger containers of it, Oneblade. If you're listening, I think they're good sale size for the Thinger kit, but for people that like it and want to keep shaving with it, you need to be able to buy bigger ones. At least 100 grams worth. So froth, broth and lather, 3 steps complete. Next step, you notice I especially grew my whiskers, whacked in an extra couple of days growth. So today the Oneblade had a real job to do. None of those mucking about with 1 day's growth. There's about 4 days here. And I deliberately went an extra couple just so these two razors had some work to do. And here we go. Moisturise the face and then apply lather. Could have done a pre-shave, but I'm only going to shave with what's been provided with my kit. This is the As I Purchased It kit, which is brush, shaving cream, post-shave, and razor with the Oneblade. Right, wow. Which razor does which side? Well, quite frankly, I don't care. So. Okay, let's start with the Genesis. And we'll start on this side. Remember, you just place it against your face, apply enough pressure, and you can see it contouring automatically. And for the first pass, I just do long passes. with the grain. Well, there we go. Phase feel, okay, against the grain. Very good first pass. Here we go, same deal against the phase. This one feels a fraction more aggressive. Only way to tell. Okay. Okay, the Oneblade Genesis, it felt milder, but it's actually done more beard reduction in the first pass than I expected. This one felt more aggressive and it actually did less. We're talking about a fraction, but yeah, I can definitely tell that one's still got more to go for a second pass. Okay, this is no hard and fast rule. I could shave with either of these and be happy. It's only because I'm doing head to head that I'm noticing any difference at all. Now the Oneblade Genesis is made out of 316 stainless steel, injection molded, and it is a premium product. It comes with an aluminium ground stand, whereas this one is just a pressed stainless steel, PVD coating, UV finish with the logo. So PVD coated UV finish. So it'll last. Let's just go and touch up this. Both do an excellent job of holding their respective razors. In fact, just about swap between them. Because no opening on the side of this one. I like the weight of this. So let's go against the grain. Okay, easy pass. Swap over. This one feels so much milder. It feels so much... Having said that, I fully expect... Yep, the milder actually took off more and it's closer for its second pass. The core did well, but yeah, no, it's still a long way behind its big brother on efficiency. That's why feeling can be, what's the word? Efficiency. I like efficiency. I like it when it feels mild, but it shaves aggressively or more efficiently. Does a better job of hair removal. Now, both of them use a floating blade design. Okay, so this is my cleanup pass. Now, this one I can do an entire, I could do from ear to ear because it's been reduced to the point, but I'm going to resist today. And I'll just do it this way. I'll use slightly shorter strokes, do 5 directions here, and wow, BBS. So this one, five directions. Again, it's a lot closer this time by the third pass. Just here, the stretch just here needs a final pass. And since I'm doing it with that side, I'll do it. They shave extremely similar. There we go. And for post shave, it's got seaweed in it, they tell me, and I've learnt not to press the thing all the way down because you get 10 times more than you need. Another thing they should do is reduce how much the pump puts out. Mostly it's wastage. Right, glasses back on. And a pinion. Take the blades out, so all you do is lift and slide out. I'll dry that. I'll lift and slide out, and I'll try that one. So they both use the same Teflon spring, so the amount that you need to glide is pretty much identical. This one shaved better. How much better than this one? This one probably shaved 10% better. I know that's a fair bit. Having said that, 10% less on this one is on par with just about any of my single edges. Plus or minus, you'd be splitting hairs, right? So it shaves fantastically. If ever they brought out another version of this, being so affordable, I'd buy it, right? But I'm very happy with this. I'm getting it, like I said, they keep innovating. I think this is a good buy. The best bit is you can get a credit for the amount you spent on this, keep it, so it becomes your travel razor, and later on, save up, save a bit of money, and get yourself its big brother. This one is a lifetime warranty. This is a beautiful piece of shaving machinery. This guy, absolutely brilliant, getting better, right? Getting better. Although the technical specs say these both use the same floating blade design, it was better in this one. Okay? It was great in this one, it's just better. You know, they've done their level best to get a good shave out of it, okay? And I'm not complaining about the shave, I actually quite like it. In fact, the final pass on both sides, I just went, can't be bothered swapping. These two do feel different, right? If you had them, they're like getting two different shaves. I love the shave on this one. I really appreciate the face feel on this one. I actually thought this one was doing a better job. It's only when I felt what I'd done and realised this one had done 10% better. Oh, which one to get? Get this one. Get this one. Get this one. Get the blades. They're interchangeable, right? The feather FHS 10 blades fit them both. So you buy some they come with 10 blades for this, which should be enough for between 10 to 50, 60, 100 shaves, depending on how many you get off a single blade. Some people go, I only get one, and I go, man, I get double figures. As soon as I feel a tug, I stop. I stop and go get a new blade. I don't even keep count. I just wait until I get the tug. This guy, absolutely brilliant. Love the fit finish. This is just, I'm so happy I bought it. Don't regret it. There's a lot of expensive razors now. This one is my favourite of my expensive razors. Of my cheaper razors, this is now my travel razor. It goes in my travel kit. Next time I get stuck in hospital with a gallbladder, oh, that'll never happen again, don't have the gallbladder. I am taking this guy. I'm going to be shaving with that. Now, why am I always talking about the most expensive bloody razor I got and the cheapest razor I got, which is this guy, Ming S2000, sold as a Q shave and a few others. It's adjustable. It's a knockoff of the Merca, which I also have here. So there's the Ming, there's the Merca. This one's fatter, heavier, slightly longer. This one is like a girlfriend that goes on a diet, just right. This is it was about $14 to Australia. And I got a stand and the razor, right? This one will shave me to BBS too. I just want to be honest with people. I can get to BBS with a $10 razor. I can get to BBS with a $500. Well, thank goodness I can get to BBS with a $500 razor. I'd have to be a raving bloody lunatic to spend, hundreds of dollars and not enjoy my quality shave. And that's probably both the razors combined came to probably that sort of spend. The stand is pretty and it's functional. There you go. Sitting in your bathroom. I take my blades out and clean them. You have to be careful loading and unloading this. You have to make sure you clean particularly on the plastic one, you have to clean the crap. You have to clean the glue off these things. You really do. Clean glue before you use it. If you hit any obstruction, stop, back it off. Because these things are so sharp, despite the fact this uses a fancy polymer panacea, which by the way you probably have in your bathroom, might have mentioned it. This is the stuff they make Vitamixes and hard kitchen appliances out of. So it is a quality polymer / plastic, right? It's a quality product. But having said that, These things are so sharp, if you force it into this and you're not watching what you're doing, you'll definitely adjust your shave and blade gap instantly. You'll just shave it right off. I did it on the previous one, trying to jam one of these in, because it was skew if it would not fit. It jammed halfway. I couldn't get the blade in or out, so I chucked the whole lot, including the blade, because I couldn't get it out. I even tried pliers. It had gone straight into the plastic, and it got such a good grip, it wasn't going anywhere. So my opinion of this, absolutely get it. Save, upgrade, get its big brother. You will be happy. So I'm Stevie Daily Shaver. That's my head-to-head. What's the best? You pay for the best. You don't want the best? Get second best and enjoy that. The shaves off this, if it was my daily driver, are fantastic, right? Head-to-head, I notice a difference. Of course I'm going to notice a difference. You're talking about 50 versus 5. There's a big difference. Is it worth spending the money on this one? Absolutely. You'll get good shaves. It's an intro to single edge razors. It's cheaper than some of the single edge razors available. If you're going to go, the competitor to this is something like the Colonial single edge, right? That's really, and it's aluminium for I think around $65. So aluminium versus plastic for a head, something to think about. If ever they go and innovate a better head, I'll be in it. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver. I asked them for a cheaper razor. They gave me a cheaper razor. I've got no cause for complaint. It's getting better all the time, which is great for us wet shavers. Another choice in the market. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, wishing you the best of shaves, good shaves, and remember, good food, good friends, good shaves, and manual. It's nice to be important. It's more important to encourage people to shave safely. Remember, it's sharp out there. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, wishing you the best of shaves, good shaves, and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.